Hey Aiden,
What's up, Josh?
why was Master Yoda afraid of number 7?
I'm not sure why.
Because 6, 7, 8. I'm Josh,
And I'm Aiden.
and this is KidzChurch Online. Aiden, dude, I haven't seen you since last year.
What are you talking about? We got together on New Year's Eve for a game night.
Yeah, New Year's Eve, like December 31st of 2020, and it's now 2021,
Yeah, I guess you're right. New month, new year.
and a new theme. In the month of January, we're talking about the rules for life. In the first 5 weeks of 2021, we're talking about how living with responsibility means you've got to play well and finish strong.
We define responsibility like this, showing that you can be trusted with what is expected of you. So wait, you mentioned rules?
Yeah, the rules of life.
We might want to consider a new theme to start 2021 off right. I mean, no offense, Josh, but the rule following isn't exactly the most fun topic to discuss.
And that's exactly why we're using the analogy of games.
Wait, did we have a game night this weekend just so you could use it as an object lesson for KidzChurch?
Well, yes, and I'm really good at most games, and who doesn't love to win? You see, if we would have grabbed this box on Thursday night, taken off the lid, dumped out the pieces, and taken the rule book and, well, not had it, what would you do?
I probably would have just looked the rules up on my phone.
Wait. Why would you do something like that? I mean, you said it. Rules aren't the most exciting thing. And you want to have fun when you play a game, right?
Well, just reading the rules would be boring, but we can't have fun with the game if we didn't know what we were supposed to do.
Exactly. The rules are essential for us to enjoy the game the way the game makers intended. You see, life is the same way. God created the world and He created everything in it. When He made people, His first commandments to them were to cultivate the land and have families and really just enjoy life. He wanted them to participate and love, have fun, and enjoy the life that He had made for them.
Yeah, but that didn't last very long. The Bible talks about how our first representatives, Adam and Eve, broke the rules only 3 chapters into the story.
Yeah, they ate the fruit that God said was dangerous because they didn't like God's rules. They thought that the game of life would be more fun if they wrote their own rules.
Yeah, it's like when you're playing a game with your sister and she changes the rules halfway through so she can win.
It's cheating, to be honest. And Adam and Eve, they tried to cheat the rules of life. They tried to cheat God's rules, but they just ruined it for everyone. But it's not too late for us to play by the rules and experience life the way that God intended.
But aren't there like hundreds of rules in the Bible? I know the kids at home watching are smart, but how on earth are we going to learn them all?
Well, let's open up our Bibles to the Gospel of Matthew and take a look for the answer. Matthew 22:36 says this: Hearing that Jesus had silenced the Sadducees, the Pharisees got together. You see, the Pharisees, they were the religious leaders in Jesus' day. They didn't believe the words that He said, so they were always trying to prove Him wrong.
One of them, an expert of the law, tested him with this question: Teacher, which is the greatest commandment in the law? Well, I don't know if Jesus could really pick out one rule that's more important than the rest.
Well, let's keep reading. Jesus replied, Love the Lord your God with all your heart, with all your soul, with all your mind. This is the first and greatest commandment, and the second is like it. Love your neighbor as yourself. All the law and the prophets hang on these 2 commandments. You see, the law is the part of the Bible that explores all the rules that God had given to His followers. And the prophets is the part of the Bible that talks about what happens when people do and when they don't follow those rules. Jesus said that of all of those rules, laws, instructions, messages, that these 2 stand out.
Love God and love people.
There it is. Adam and Eve, they wanted to make their own rules for life. But Jesus showed us that God's ways are better. I mean, what's better than loving God and loving people?
You know, Josh, I think you might be onto something. If we can be responsible with loving God and loving people, then we know that as life gets trickier, we can always fall back on the truth. Rule number 1. So there are no instructions in this game you brought. Maybe we can look them up and give it a shot.
No worries, man. I'll explain the rules to you as we go. It's time to play 5-second rule. Okay, so here's how you play. The rules are actually pretty simple, but they're also pretty important. You've got 5 seconds, and this is our 5-second timer. I'll turn it over. It makes a funny noise, but you got 5 seconds till all the balls work their way down to the other end. That's how quick 5 seconds goes by. And in those 5 seconds, your job is to name 3 something, right? I'm gonna pull a card and it'll say name 3, for example, annual flowers. Those are flowers that only come up once and then they're gone. All right, so do you think you can handle it?
Yeah.
All right, I'm gonna ask the questions first and then we'll trade places. Name 3 things found at the circus.
Elephants, peanuts, clowns.
Man, you did that one so quick. 1 point for Aiden.
All right, Josh, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Name 3 things found in a pawn shop.
Jewelry, guitars, and electronics.
Yeah, 1 point for you.
Boom, got it. Name 3 museums.
Natural History Museum, Art Museum.
Oh, you were so close. You got 2 of them, but that's not enough.
All right, this is a good one. I think a lot of people might have anxiety from time to time, so name 3 things that cause anxiety.
Not being able to go to school, sickness, and bullies. I didn't quite get it in there fast enough.
1 to 1.
So close. We're still tied. Okay, Aiden, let's see if you can do this one. Name 3 types of planes.
A jet, a Boeing 747. I don't know.
I mean, that was 2. I mean, 1 was like really specific.
Right.
Still tied, 1 to 1.
All right, Josh. I think you'll get this one.
I hope so.
Name 3 computer software programs. Go.
Microsoft Office, Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft Excel.
Man.
Woo!
2 to 1.
Those are the 3 things I use the most here. Okay, Aiden. Now, I don't know if you guys know this, but Aiden is actually a chef, and so I'm pretty sure he should be able to get this one. Name 3 pasta dishes.
Ravioli, spaghetti, lasagna.
Oh, he got him. He got him. All right, we're tied back up again, 2 to 2.
All right, Josh. Name 3 things you should put on a snowman.
A nose, arms, and a hat.
That was really quick.
Boom. I am a snowman expert. Don't mess with me. All right, Aiden. This one's pretty easy. I know you can get this. Name 3 things you like to do on the weekend.
Read, eat, nap.
Those are the best things.
All right, Josh. Name 3 items in Grandma's purse.
Old candies, probably a brick. I mean, Grandma's purse is so heavy. I don't know what's in there. Listen, here's a quick note for all you boys watching. Don't go through Grandma's purse.
Never.
Don't go through a girl's purse. But yeah, they're always like really heavy, so I imagine there's something heavy in there. You ready, Aiden?
Yep.
All right, name 3 professional baseball teams.
Indians, the Dodgers, the Yankees. All right, Josh. Name 3 famous generals.
General Store, General So's, and General Zod from Superman.
There you go.
That has to count.
General So's. That's chicken.
That's good stuff, though. All right, Aiden, this one might be a little bit tricky, but I believe in you. Name 3 inventors.
Einstein, Tesla, Hoover. He invented
All right,
the
we'll
vacuum
go with it.
cleaner.
You got
Come
it.
on, he
That was
invented
like
something.
That was a buzzer beater.
Are you ready, Josh?
Oh, I'm ready.
3 things with zippers. Oh, I jumped the gun there, guys. Sorry.
Yeah, you're asking me if I'm ready. Are you ready?
3 things with zippers.
Pants, jacket, and what else has a zipper on it?
Purses, bags, book bags.
Oh, of course. I forgot about like
Some
bags and
boots.
stuff. Yeah, I got a pair of boots with zippers on them. Okay, so I don't know if you guys remember this from the first video or not, but Aiden should be a pro at this one, and you might figure out why. Okay, Aiden, name 3 snakes.
Ball python, corn snake, boa constrictor.
See, I told you. Remember back in our very first video, Aiden talked to us about having pet snakes. He actually had a lot of pets.
too many. All right, Josh, name 3 famous chefs.
Linguini, Remy from Ratatouille, and why is that movie stuck in my head? Chef Boyardee.
5 seconds are up.
Bobby Flay. Okay, this is gonna be our last round. Name 3 ice cream toppings.
Sprinkles, fudge, cherries, whipped cream.
It says 3, man. You don't have to name a dozen.
All right, for our final question, name 3 flavors of popsicles.
Grape, root beer, and banana.
Right at the buzzer. I'll give it to him.
I love banana popsicles. Now, before we go, let's check out this month's Bible verse. Luke 16:10. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10. Let's do it one more time, but all together. Luke 16:10. Suppose you can be trusted with something very little, then you can also be trusted with something very large. Luke 16:10. We'll keep working on that verse over the next few weeks as we continue to explore the rules for life and what it means to play well and finish strong.
See you next time.